Okay, guys, before this video even starts, do me a favor, and if you are a watch snob and if you only like certain brands and you don't like Homage watches and you don't like cheap watches, go ahead and turn this video off, because this video is not for you. Video is for the open-minded only and people that just like the look of good watches. If you're, like I said, if you're a watch snob, there's no watch snobbery on this channel, so please go ahead and turn the video off. But on the other hand, if you are in the game for nice watches and cheap watches alike, go ahead and watch the video and subscribe to the channel and leave me a like, because it really helps the channel to grow. And also let me know if you have one of these watches. Tell me if you've had good luck with it, if it's been a good watch over time, because I only just got mine right now. Okay, here we go. All right, welcome back to another video. Today we are unboxing another eBay special, and it is this LIGE watch, or how do you say it? It's either LIGE or LG or whatever, I don't know how you say it. But as you can see, it was only $21.82. So I think with tax, it was about $22 to $23. Not bad at all. Another Chinese special, another eBay special. But I'm not gonna knock it because it should be good quality. So it just came in another regular package. Let's go ahead and rip this open and see how it looks. Some of you may have seen other watch reviews on this particular watch, but let's see. So this is the nicer of the three watches I've bought on eBay so far. This one is supposed to be basically a homage watch to the Rolex Hulk, and it's a diver's watch. Hulk is kind of like the unofficial name of it, but let's see what the packaging looks like. Woo! All right, so look at this. It's kind of a, I guess a reptile or crocodile skin type box. It's got the emblem of the watch there. Someone in the comments, I don't know how you pronounce it, so don't get mad at me, but I believe it's LIGE or LIGE. Let's say LIGE because it sounds fancier. So the watch, not bad, not bad. Oop. Okay, let's look in this packaging. So in the packaging, it looks like I have a link remover tool, which is going to come in handy because I've got skinny wrists. Also, this can come in handy for other watches. So let me set that aside. There is a nice little towel here to clean the face of the watch. And then you've got this little booklet, LIGE International Guarantee. So that's kind of cool. So this watch is definitely a lot nicer packaged than the current watch and the FNG watch. And then you got this little booklet. So far for $22, which is only just a couple of dollars more than the other watch. The current 84.39 was the last one I did, but it's got some good stuff in it, and you even have this LIGE badge or whatever you call it. So decent packaging for a $22 watch. This is obviously just a cheapo plastic bag that they shoved it in, but you know, like I said, 22 bucks. I am not complaining whatsoever. So see if I can get it out of the plastic. And by the way, let me tell you a little story. This watch was supposed to be delivered on the 25th of July. Today is the 28th. Yeah, one of my neighbors had it, and it didn't seem like they was going to give it back, but the post office told me where they believe they sent it, and all of a sudden they sent Facebook message on my subdivision's Facebook page, and then they said, oh yeah, by the way, we had it. The house that said they had the watch, I went to that house earlier and they claimed that they didn't have a package. So you can't trust people, not even your neighbors, bro. Pretty sad. So it's coming with all this protective plastic on it. So let's take this off. And I am going to say right from the jump, and don't hate me if you're a LIGE watch person, but this watch does not seem as if it's as good a quality as the current watch, at least just from just a quick look at it. Gosh darn it, plastic. Come on, get off. What the heck? Okay, I might have to get some scissors to cut this off. Please hold. Okay, I am back. It took a while to get the plastic off of the strap of this watch, which is fine. That just shows that it was good packaging. Yes, this is the LIGE Homage watch to the Rolex Hulk. And this is a diver's watch. It says it's 100 feet water resistant. With cheap watches like this, I wouldn't necessarily trust the water resistance, but it at least claims that it's 100 feet water resistant. Yeah, it looks quite nice. Seems quite solid. It's got a good weight to it. So let me give you some of the specs. So it says that this particular watch has a bandwidth of 22 millimeters. So it seems like it does start a little bit thicker, it looks like, and then it tapers down. It's got this nice brushed finish to the band. And then I do like how it's got the crown guards on the side here. I will do a side-by-side with the actual Rolex, at least a picture, so you can see how closely it resembles it. And you see how it's got the date. It does have a magnification of, I believe, 2.5 times. I can see the date really well. I'm sure you can on the screen. So I do believe that that's probably true, that it probably does have a legit 2.5, magnification. That's the word I'm looking for. The thickness of this right here should be 12 millimeter, the case thickness. So it's just a little bit thicker than that current watch, which was 11 millimeter. And then the diameter is 42. So the dial diameter is 42 millimeters. And I really do actually like the look of this watch. It is a quartz watch, so it is battery operated. And the reason why I actually got this watch, it's not because I wanted a watch necessarily that looked like a Rolex. The main reason I got this is because I actually wanted a green faced watch, because green is my favorite color. Yep, I am that simple. So I will say I do like this butterfly clasp. You press these buttons and it opens up. Very nice. If you look on the inside here, it just says stainless steel. And then if you look on the back side of the watch, and there's some plastic on it. Let me peel that back. So on the back side of the watch, it does have the name. And what does it say? It's got the brand name LIGE or LIGE since 1853. They probably have not been around that long, but you know, they like to copy other brands like Tissot that says 1853 and stuff like that. Maybe Tissot is not 1853, but you know what I mean, it's close. So I believe you can also get this watch in an automatic function and not a quartz function, but that watch I think is double the price. So I think on eBay it's like $40 instead of this watch, which was only, like I said, just under $22 before tax. Let's see how this thing fits. let's see. Boop. Makes a nice click on the wrist part when you press it down. And yeah, nice on the wrist. I do like the look of the stainless steel. And yeah, I think it looks quite nice. It's not too thick. I believe it's pretty much a realistic size, very close to what the Rolex Hulk is. And yeah, this band is nowhere near as loose as what the current watch was. But the quality of this definitely feels just as good as the current watch. I believe I'll have to take out maybe 1 or 2 links for this to fit right. But let me do the side-by-side of this and the Rolex again, just so that you can kind of get a good image of what this looks like next to the actual Rolex, which I'm going to put on the screen here right now. Bing! Let me compare it to the current. I actually have that right next to me. So you've got the current, which is kind of the homage to the Tissot PRX, and then you've got this, which is a homage watch to the Divers Rolex Hulk, which is the unofficial name, and I'm sure all you watch snobs out there are going to tell me the real name, but look at both these watches. They're actually good quality. I mean, you got to think, this watch was a little over $18 after tax. This watch was a little over $22, $23 after tax. And this one has got a very nice, shiny, high quality dial. And this one also is quite high quality. So far as cheap watches go, these two are my favorite to date. They far outdo the Walmart watches, which can cost more than these. These are a higher quality, in my opinion. I will say that this watch, I believe, is advertised to have 120 clicks, but when you actually count them, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's already at that position, which means it's probably actually only 60 clicks. So I saw somebody else do that on the watch review. So that is not correct advertising. As far as I'm concerned, this does seem to sit right at the 12 o'clock position. Somebody else in another review said that it doesn't, and I think that may have just been the one what they had. Like I said, this does feel like good quality. I think this is a bit more of a casual wear watch, in my opinion, whereas this current, I think it's more suited to casual and dress. If you see this with a dress shirt, I think it looks a lot more official and nicer than what this does. But different strokes for different folks, as they say. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let me know which one of these two watches you like the most out of the current and the Liege. And the Liege, which this review was really about, it definitely has got much better packaging than what the current does. So the packaging and the overall presentation of this watch was a lot nicer than what it was of the current watch. But leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.